hand is 3D printed, and I've always been curious about how and who makes cyborg hands that simplify my life and restore my gripping function. It's time to figure this out. Now you will learn how and from what material they print on the most expensive 3D printer in Russia. How long does it take to print a prosthesis on a printer? And what is tumbling? Whose hands make hand prostheses? And how is the paint selected for coloring? What are fluorocarbon threads? All about this in this episode. It's been over 30 years since the first 3D printer appeared. For a long time, 3D printers remained devices of the future. Today, 3D printing is already used on an industrial scale. 3D printers have learned to print ready-made houses from quick-setting concrete, as well as standard blanks, and even human internal organs and tissues. And of course, most importantly, means of individual rehabilitation. For example, hand prostheses, which we are talking about today. But what is needed to print a cyber hand? Before the prosthesis goes to print, a full 3D model must be made. A 3D layout is necessary for the 3D printer to understand how to print the prosthesis layer by layer. Engineers are responsible for creating the 3D layout, modeling the future hand prosthesis based on anthropometric data and measurements. Each model of the future cyborg hand is designed according to the user's individual measurements. Additionally, about 3 designs are created before the cyborg person chooses the one they like the most. And only after the future cyborg approves the design of their future cyber hand, the model is sent to production, where the magic of 3D printing begins. But before the 3D model is loaded into the printer itself, it must be checked for errors and the number of necessary parts for printing. Several prosthetic models are loaded into one bin, to print the maximum number of prosthetics at once, while saving on time, speed, and material.
The software tries to find the optimal solution, but to ensure a good fill ratio without compromising the quality of the parts. Once the scene is composed, we load it into the machine and start the machine to work.
What do they print with on the 3D printer? A special powder made of white polyamide is used for printing. It's a kind of free-flowing micro-dispersion plastic. The laser of the 3D printer passes over the platform with the polyamide powder, and it sinters in the necessary areas. After 12 hours of printing, the entire bin is removed from the printer onto a special steel table. The newly made cyborg hand needs to cool down from 170 to 60 degrees Celsius. All parts of the future cyborg hand are cleaned from the remnants of unsintered powder. The powder is blown out of the cavities, resulting in a clean hollow inside the object. This distinguishes selective sintering from other 3D printing technologies, where cavities end up filled with support material. This aspect is very important if your model's internal cavities are functional, such as hand prosthetics. Next, the cyber hand and printed fingers will undergo treatment with abrasive granules to remove all surface irregularities before painting. This process takes about 1 hour. Then all the parts are inspected and sent to Skolkovo, to the motor skills department, where they will be prepared for painting, according to the chosen design and paint color.
Precisely. Measure the necessary amount down to micro drops.
For painting, lacquer and various substrates are used, just like in car painting. Complex designs are done manually using airbrushing.
Are colors available to everyone?
No, absolutely not. This is the RAL Classic catalog. There are also a large number of catalogs, different systems. It would be correct to say that we have an infinite number of shades.
After all the parts have dried, they are sent to the assembly process.
We check the components, inspect the paint integrity to ensure there are no chips or scratches.
The master arranges all the parts of the future cyber hand on a special assembly table and checks their integrity and conformity to the model once more before starting the assembly. Simultaneously, on a special silicone table, special silicone pads are being made for the fingertips so that the cyber hand can firmly grip objects and prevent them from slipping. A special finger specialist handles them, who knows all possible sizes and colors of silicone materials. After assembly, the future cyborg's hand is adjusted. Special tendons made from ultra-strong fluorocarbon thread are threaded into it. Each thread can withstand over 20 kilograms of tension. A special Velcro is also made to attach the prosthesis to the arm. The smoothness of movement is checked once more, and the hand is packed into a special tube with instructions, a booklet, spare parts, and, of course, fingertip covers. All of this is sent to the rehabilitation center, where the newly minted cyborg will see it for the first time, try it on, and learn how to use it. If you know someone who needs such a modern gadget, write +1 in the comments and share this video on social media. Help someone get a modern functional hand prosthesis for free. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This was Chief Cyborg Ilya with you, wishing you a bright cyber future. Bye-bye.